Welcome back to episode 3 of From a Mirror to Battlesphere, where in this series we're trying to reach ranked mythic by essentially starting with nothing. If you want a more in depth explanation on the rules, check the description or go watch episode 1. Now, today our deck's a little bit different. It's still Gruul aggro like the first two episodes, except we got some upgrades that we decided to put in. We put in some more Ruby Daring Trackers because this card is fantastic for aggro. We also pulled some really good. Um, we also pulled some really good kill spells and just some damage spells with the Modern Horizons 3 set, so we are obviously running those now. And I also found that I had a Inkmoth Nexus, which is perfect for aggro when you don't have a board and you're just going to try and get in for as much damage as possible. Other than that, it's the same deck, so let's just jump right into the games. Game 1. Our hand is looking actually pretty good here. We're going to keep it. We're going against Red Rum Dark. Alright. I guess it's perfect for this time of year, being that it's close to Halloween at the time of its recording. We'll put the Rampaging Ballast at the bottom. We do not need those immediately. Let's see what our opponent does. Lair of the Hydra. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll play a forest into, I guess, the Caryatid. Unless he counters it. Good. He might have a kill spell, though, because he is running some Golgari. Oh, well, I guess not Golgari anymore. Alright, we'll play the Inkmoth Nexus. We'll also play the Giant Cindermaw. Just to get some aggro going. Maybe. Looks like he has something. No? Okay. We'll also play the Llanowar Elves. Perfect. And now we're just going to pass the turn since we can't swing in with anything. And it looked like the priority was for him anyways, because he does have an instant or something that can be played as an instant. We draw a Dragon Fodder, but we're going to play the Seafer. I guess we can also play the Dragon Fodder, it doesn't really matter. I'm hoping he doesn't have a board wipe of some sort, because that would really hurt us. We're going to swing in with the Giant Cindermaw. It's going to gain double strike, and it's going to go in. Wow, doesn't look like he has something that can respond to it. Maybe on the second strike. Yep, that's fine. So he ended up taking 4 there, but the more the merrier for damage. Alright, he plays an Arctic, what is it? Tree line. Okay. Alright, so we have a Fanged Flames for removal, which is always nice. I don't think we have enough for that, so let's play a Burn Bright. Any responses? None. Is this any creature? Okay, great. So we can also play a second Burn Bright. It's only if it attacks alone, but this should be game unless he does have more removal. Because this is 17 coming straight to his face, and perfect. We'll take it. That's a good win. We broke the loss streak of last game, and hopefully we can keep this up. On to game 2. Game 2, this hand is actually looking pretty good here, so we're going to keep it. We're going to play the Rugged Highlands, gain a life, and then pass the turn. So I'm hoping for another land here because that would just put us in a perfect spot. And if you ask, you shall receive. We have a shock in case we need it to kill one of his creatures. He is running Celestia. Hopefully it's not auras. Well, you ask and you shall receive. And you're going to also ask for a shock to that Sanctum Weaver, because that is free mana for that deck, and I don't like free mana. We're going to play a Dreadfang here. It's only going to be a 3/4 Vigilance, but that's still a bigger creature than we had already. Our opponent plays a Ranger class. Yeah, get your Wolf. That's fine. Ooh, a Ruby. Alright. We'll play a Ruby here. And then we'll also play the Dragon Fodder, because it's not like we're going to be swinging in with the Ruby anyways. Going with the Dreadfang, 3/4 Vigilance. Lets it go through. Maybe. Here we go. Caretaker's Talent. That's a pretty good card. That's some nice draw. He does create a copy of a token, and he gets to draw a card. That's pretty good. All right, we draw a mountain. We're going to play... Well, he does not control a multicolored permanent, so we could just... We'll burn him a little bit. And then we will also play the Fanged Flames on the Wolf. Swinging with the 3/4 and the 2/1/1s. I'm assuming he's going to block one of the 1/1s. Oh no, he blocks the 3/4 this time. Alright, so he takes 2 instead. Oh, nope. Changed his mind? Yep, changed his mind. So we're going in for 4 damage. He's down to 9 life, which is great for us. Not great for him. Looking at his hand. What shenanigans are you going to pull this time? Hopefully not another questing beast. Well. Alright. That's something alright. That's not fun is what that is. Well, there goes the Dreadfang. Ooh, a chainsaw. I like chainsaws. Let's kill that wolf of his. Nice. We gotta put a counter on that equipment. How much does it cost to equip? Oh, 3 mana? Yeah, why not? We'll throw it on the ruby. So it's a 2/2 for next turn. We'll swing in. I guess we could have killed the Elspeth, but it's fine. What is he gonna do? Okay. Yeah, so 4. Nice. Get some extra draw off of that too. Great. Well, that's going goodbye because that is busted. We're gonna play the Uprising too, I guess. We'll swing in with the 1/1. Got a response? Yeah, block it. Chainsaw's going to go up. Our ruby is now a 3/2. What I like to see. Unless it's dead. Our opponent's highlighting it quite a bit. Alright, plays a Plains. Looking at doubling season, so he most definitely has another token something. Whether it's creation or draw. Removal also works. So goodbye to Ruby. Kind of disappointing because we have literally nothing on our board right now. And that's also an Anthem. I forgot about that. So we're taking 9 of the face. Going down to 12 life. Okay, well, a Seafer is not a bad C. We'll play it. We're alive for at least one more turn. Even if he has removal. Alright, another Caretaker's Talent. Makes a copy. But it's 2 copies. And then he draws. Another Anthem. So, never mind. We are not a... Actually, yeah, we are. We have one more turn. Down to 2 life. Chainsaw's going up. Nah, that's not going to be enough. We'll play the Cindermaw. We'll draw a card. That's not going to do it. Well, that's fine. We win some, we lose some. I will take another loss, especially after breaking the losing streak. Because losing 3 does not sound like a good idea to me. But I will gladly take 1 loss. Yeah, he's getting out of hand. This is kind of crazy. Well, he gets 2 8/8s. Draw some more. Just kill me already. Put me out of my misery. I'm just a little lion with a little bit of life. Alright, yeah, we're just going to take all of it here. Why not? So yeah, that game didn't quite go to the plan that we expected. But I'll take it. It's a loss is a loss. We just got to keep moving on. Keep trying to move up. On to game 3. Game 3. Our hand is looking pretty nice. We're going to keep that here. Let's see what our opponent's playing. So far, just black. We're going to play the Rugged Highlands, and then we're just going to pass the turn. The curve in our hand is actually kind of crazy, so that's really nice. We draw a forest. We're going to play a forest. We're also going to play the Kellen here. Come on. There we go. Kellen into the Llanowar Elves. And then we're just going to pass the turn. Okay, this smells like either knights or vampires. Let's see if I'm right on either one of them. Looking at them, angels. Did not anticipate angels. We're going to have to get rid of that Starnheim Aspirant because that is free mana, and like I said earlier, we don't like free mana. We're going to go into combat, swinging with a 2-1 and a 1-1, bring him down to 17 life. No more removal though, so if he does have any bigger creatures, it's not going to look good for us. Speaking of which, we're going to play the Rugged Highlands, gain a life. We could, at instant speed, use a Burn Bright. Let's see if he'll fall for it. Swinging with a 2-1. Ah, you know our tricks. Well, we'll use the ability to boost the Kellen. Well, not boost it. Allow us to get card advantage. Boosting our hand. Ooh, a Vizier of the Menagerie. Well, nice. Looks like there's going to be some life gain shenanigans coming up here if he is playing Angels. Well, we're going to protect that Kellen because that is pretty useful to us right now. And if it's causing him this much hassle, we're going to keep it out there. Of course, he could just kill it next turn as well. But for as long as we can, we'll let him live. Well, I guess he just does not want us to have anything. Goodbye, Mr. Llanowar Elves. You did your job correctly. 2-4 coming at our face. Ooh, a mountain. We'll play the Dreadfang here. And then we'll also play the Caryatid. And we'll swing in for 3. Bring it down to 12. Ooh, forest that we don't get to play because we already played a land this turn. Next turn, I think Kellen's going to become a Human Fairy Rogue. Because that's going to be pretty fun for him to deal with. A 3-2 with Double Strike. Okay. Goes back up to 16. Looking at the Caryatid. Is he going to kill it too? There's no way he has a 1-drop for the Dreadfang, right? He might have a response for the Kellen. Nothing. Let's have some fun. We'll make it a 4-3 with Double Strike. And potentially even more if he lets it go through. Come on. Just take it. Yes. What I like to see. So now he's going to take 12 here. We do get to get some card advantage. Ooh, a shock. Well, more the merrier. Bring him down to 2 life. And Dragon Fodder, well, that didn't really do much of anything. Okay, well, now his angels can kill our stuff. So we can kill the Dreadfang and the Caryatid. He can't kill the Kellen because it's too big. I'm assuming that's what he's going to do. Because he does not want to have us to have any card advantage. So yeah, there goes the Dreadfang. Righteous Valkyrie, I'm assuming he's just going to kill the Caryatid. Yep. Alright, so we called it correctly. The problem for him, though, is that his Aurelia, the Law Above... Oh, well, I guess not. He's going to swing in. His Aurelia, the Law Above, is going to have to block. Jolene's going to help us get some creatures. Or not some creatures, a treasure. So we'll get that. He's going to block. He has to block if he wants to live. Yep. So sadly we don't get anything else with Kellen, because it does not have trample. We do not have our uprising out there. Okay, so his angels gain double strike. But I doubt he'll swing in. If anything, just the Righteous Valkyrie. Oh, with both. Oh yeah, because the other one has vigilance. I guess that makes sense. Well. Oh no. Oh wait, no, I think we still have it. Because one of these goes in. We make a treasure. We sacrifice it. Ooh, this is going to be a good win. And then we use the other one. Perfect. So now, unless he has a combat trick, we got this in the bag. Yep, he blocks the one. Go on to first strike damage. Go on to regular damage. Perfect. We'll take that win. That was a good game. So, game 3 is secured in the bag. That was a victory for us. We're going to move on to game 4. Let's hope that we can keep this win streak going. Game 4, our hand just looks so good. We just need a green land, and then it's going to be perfect. Okay, we draw dragon fodder. That's not bad. We'll throw down the mountain to start. Ooh. Jeskai? Yep, Jeskai. Mountain. We might be going against Jeskai, like instant sorcery control. Oh. Well, hello, Toxrill. Maybe he's running the cheat deck. I do not want to go against the cheat deck, where they just bring stuff out of the graveyard for free. But I'm assuming that if he's just dumping a Toxrill and running the Thrilling Discovery... Yeah, he is running the cheat deck. Oh, no. We might get absolutely destroyed this game. But we'll see what we can do. Temple of Abandon. I would hope it's fine. We'll keep the mountain on top. We'll use that to make the Inkmoth Nexus a reality. Maybe. And then we're going to swing in with 3 1/1s. And hope that all of them go through. And they do. Give him a poison counter. Okay, he cycles the garden. That's fine. We'll pass the turn. Our opponent plays a Sundown Pass. Hello, Emergent Ultimatum for 4 mana. I have a feeling that one of them is going to be Elish Norn. I bet there's going to be a Praetor of some sort. An Omniscience, definitely. And then something that just is going to win him the game. Let's see how much I called it. Wow, I did. Well, we'll throw in the Omniscience because that's busted. And we don't want him to have free mana. Free cards, free advantage. Like, he can play whatever he wants to play with that. Yeah, I think we're going to get kind of screwed this game. I'm surprised he's running this in bronze. Alright, so he gets Dragon Fodder. That's fine. Cathartic Reunion. Discard 2, draw 3. What are you going to discard? Another Emergent Ultimatum and like an Omniscience or something like that? Well, okay, Thrilling Discovery in the World Tree. Draws 3. Makes a couple of goblins. Our goblins. I can't believe people like having free stuff. Oh, well. There goes our board. And he gets more stuff. I guess we'll play the Giant Cindermaw. And pass the turn. Well, our Cindermaw goes down another one. Well, our Cindermaw is going goodbye completely. Yeah, and he gives me a kiss, too. Yeah. I hope you make it to Mythic, too, buddy. Well, that's game 4. The cheat deck definitely hurts us when we're only in bronze. But we'll take it. Hey, it's not bad. If it's a losing one streak, I mean, if we just bounce back and forth constantly in this video, that's fine. We'll keep it up. Let's go on to game 5. Final game 5. And our hand is looking pretty nice. We're going to keep it here. Let's see what our opponent's playing. I think he likes Nico Bolas. I could be wrong. Just a suspicion. Play the forest. We'll play the Llanowar elves here. And we'll pass. Because it's not like we can do anything else anyways. Plaza of Heroes. Alright. We'll play the Rugged Highlands here. And we'll use that to just go right into the Dragon Sniper. Go ahead and swing in with the 1/1. Alright. Plaza of Heroes. Adeline. Hello, Adeline. You're such a fun card. We'll play Dragon Fodder here. And let's see if we can bait our opponent a little bit. If he blocks, we're killing that sucker. Well, that's fine. Our opponent is going to be looking at his hand. Oh, a Praetor? Yikes. Well, we're on the clock now. Oh, well. Thank you. Goodbye. Shieldred. Get smite by Eldrazi's spells and lightning. We'll throw in the Ink Moth Nexus. We'll swing in with the 1/1. Our opponent left dumbfounded. Bring him down to 17. Pass the turn. Man, the Dragon Sniper's putting in work. The commander of the army is not doing much commanded. Oh, yeah. Bring your Helena and Elena over here. Come on. Yeah. Bring that Adeline. Come on, come on, come on. Nothing? Alright. Well, it might be a bit of a stalemate then. We'll pass. Let's see how big this Adeline is going to get. Well, that's certainly a card. One that I do not like to see. Yeah, that's not fun. Thank goodness that thing does not have haste. Alright. Temple of Abandon. Give me something good. Well, we might be ending this video off on a 2-game losing streak. Unless we can find something. Because that Glissa is going to be putting in some work. And it's not work that we really want to do. Because we don't get paid for it. We pay them. They take our money. Okay, well, Raffine's Tower gets a cycle. Did you get something good? No, that's fine. Helena and Elena. Alright, it looks like he's going to boost either the Glissa or the... Well, yeah, the Catilda's actually a pretty good target too. Does he realize that Glissa has First Strike and Death Touch? I guess not. Well, we draw the shock. And that really isn't shocking. We'll play the Mountain down. And we'll pass the turn. Our Dragon Sniper does not have First Strike. I hope you... oh. Yep. I knew there was going to be something with a Plaza of Heroes. Well, that's nice. Well, we don't have a graveyard anymore. It's not like we were doing much with it anyways. Just disappointing to know that people like to run Joda in bronze. Well, Helena and Lena gets to absolutely crank up a monster. Well, yeah, Joda's a big boy now. He's been eating well. Ton of creatine. Alright, well, hi Glissa. And hello, other creature. Heh, it's a 1-1. Heh, loser. Get shocked. Yeah, what are you going to do about that? Alright, we're going to block the Glissa with one of our little goblin guys. Because it's not like we have much potential to come back anyways. Well, goodbye Glissa. Actually, no, goodbye one of our goblin guys. Not Glissa. What am I talking about? Glissa tore that thing to shreds. Hello, plant. You're going to save me now. We have a plant guy. You're not going to be able to face it. Well, that's fine. 2 losses is not what we want to see, especially going into another episode, but it is what it is. Oh, really? Let's see what he can do. We'll boost our sniper up. It'd be so funny if he somehow gets an Elish Norn to his hand. In some way, some shape or form. I mean, he does get a... Well, hello, second Adeline. Heh, you're gonna have to sacrifice one of them. Oh, and you sacrificed the wrong one. I mean, I'm not in a position really to say anything. I'm getting my lunch handed to me right now. Well, we'll make a little butterfly. Cave thing. What even is this? Like, is it just like sparkles? Like, it has ink moth, so I'd assume it's like a darkly colored like butterfly or moth. But it just looks like smudges. Maybe I guess that's just that art. Alright, we'll block the 1919, the 1919, the 1910, or 910, that's fine. And we'll block the 2020. We're going to keep our Dragon Sniper for later. Whenever later, maybe. Actually, there is no later. Because we're going to be taking 20 damage. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go with that. Yep, and now we're taking the rest. So yeah, going off with 2 losses is not what we want to see. Yeah, we did lose. That's fine. But, on the other hand, we know that our deck is still hanging on. Maybe not for much longer if we get a 3rd loss, because immediately we have to change decks after that. But, let's see what we can do. Unfortunately for us, we can only buy 1 pack. So I think for this, we want to just go for some generic support. And I think the best options for that is either going to be Foundations, Modern Horizons 3, and one of the older core sets. Because that'll give us at least something to work with. But I think for the sake of our deck being upgraded, we're going to go with Modern Horizons again. Because this gives us an opportunity to get like a Mother of Runes or something like that. But it also just has generic cards that are really good. Like this. An Infernal Captor. That really doesn't do much. Rare. A Warren Soul Trader. Well. That's not great. And that's our only pack that we could open because We can't buy it. And the other challenge we can't even do after I reset it. So yeah, that's not looking great since we only won 2 games. We'll just have to keep pushing for next time. We got this. Episode 4 is going to be coming out soon. After this one, obviously. If you are really enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. And if you have any tips on like if I could do anything different that would maybe make it better, absolutely leave them below. I'm still rusty for doing long form videos since I haven't done really any before this series in about a year. So I really would appreciate anything, any help, any tips you guys have. It would be greatly appreciated. And thank you again for watching.